And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Colorado Rockies going up against the Chicago White Sox. Pitch coming your way next. Just about to get started, Ezequiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. Out to short, Montgomery. Tosses to first. One pitch and one out. Now at the plate, Mickey Moniak. Late on that fastball.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And there's two away.
Well-executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Hunter Goodman now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. Chase Meidroth steps to the plate for the White Sox. This to center field, and it falls. And a man aboard.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boog. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
And a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. So up next, Colson Montgomery. In the air to left center. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. Caught in between, trying for third now. Applies the tag, and they get two. Double play. Miguel Vargas getting ready to hit. Little trouble with this one behind the plate. Runner on the move. That's in for a strike. Throw. Save.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment, or players are going to be running all game.
Base hit into center field. Here comes the throw. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. And it's 1-0. So two down. So up next for Chicago, Munetaka Murakami. First offering way inside, almost got him. This one in the air, center field. Doyle gets under it, and that'll do it. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. It's now 1-0. This is Rockies baseball. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Jordan Beck. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Now fly ball to right center. Acuna under it. And there's one away. Now here is Brenton Doyle. And there's a foul ball. Swings through that.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball. But with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be.
Chop to first, and that's just foul. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left.
Please watch out for foul.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing for the bottom half of inning number 2. So up now for Chicago, Andrew Benintendi. That's out to center field. Doyle settles under it. And a quick out, number 1.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Flares it into the outfield. And that's down. A base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
Left field. Out, number 2. Next to hit, Luis Angel Acuna. On a line. And that's the 3rd out. New inning getting started. So in now for Colorado, Willie Castro. Late on that fastball. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So digging in, Jake McCarthy. Just missed.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. That's in there. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. Edouard Julien digging in for the Rockies. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. Swings through that one.
The baseball is coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all 4 corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man, Chase Meidroff. Fires over to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Here's the catcher, Kyle Teel. A single and a run scored and a walk. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Jackknifes out of the way. The 1-1 is fouled off. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Up next for the White Sox.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Colson Montgomery. He's 0 for 1. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. Miguel Vargas steps to the plate for the White Sox. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. To short, could be 2. Slings to second, and that's 2. Start of the 4th. Here's the Rockies leadoff hitter, Ezequiel Tovar. Swing and a miss.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. strikeout number 8. Foul ball there. Here's the 0-1. That clips the corner. Another one, and that makes it 7 consecutive strikeouts. That one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Got some cut action, velocity pretty good on that slider. So far, moving the ball around nicely.
No.
Off the mark there. Now 2-2. And it's another strikeout. 8 in a row. Unbelievable. Bottom 4. So up now for Chicago, Munetaka Murakami. In the air, out towards left center. 1 up, 1 down. Benintendi to the plate. Fly to center his first time. And a big swing and a miss.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
The 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. And a breaking ball misses outside. That one ripped right center field. That's got a chance. Unable to get there, and it's in the gap. Throw cut off to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap.
Line drive, base hit. Here comes Benintendi around third. Safe. It's 2-zip. Here comes the skipper. Now it's the DH, Edgar Quero. Fly to left his first time. This one in the air, center field. Doyle under this one. 2 down. Here's the center fielder, Luis Angel Acuna. He's 0 for 1. Up the middle, Tovar. They get the force. Inning over on the ground out. Took just 2 pitches to finish the frame out of the bullpen. But the RBI single pushes across. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Jordan Beck. Chopped left side. Slings to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Here's the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. Swings through that one out in front that time.
You know, he's been so great today. Really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
Fights it off. He'll see another. 0-2 now. That one hammered center field. That's back there. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Round second, digging for third. And he's got himself a triple.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost art for some, so that was not.
Now this one is hammered way back there. On its way and gone. And we are tied.
Let's see a hitter aggressive on the.
Now the White Sox. So they turn things over to the righty, Grant Taylor. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. This is Willie Castro. That one at triple digits. Swing and a miss.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got him looking for the strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3. Jake McCarthy, the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Pulls that one foul. Taylor, 23 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2023. Sets him down looking. That was pretty nasty. But 2 come across to score in the inning. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Juan Mejia. He has a great slider with tons of movement. My draw. Up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Stirring in the Colorado bullpen, Jimmy Herget up and loosening in the pen. Hill getting cranked up as well. In the air to left center. Beck on his way over. He's got it. And there's one down. Now it's the White Sox catcher, Kyle Teel. He's 2 for 2. This one in the air center field. Doyle moving under this one. And that quickly 2 away. Digging in, Colson Montgomery, 1 for 2. Fouled off. He was late. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a high fly ball left field. That is the inning. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moments so far.
Step like 4-5. Keep your cool, won't be no fire. Fresh like water, no daughter. Might tell a joke, but I ain't gonna lie. On my lap like evil genius. Jump out the genius, demon time. I'ma get it laid back like evil Steven. Don't need a reason.
Julian swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the 2nd time today. Late with the swing there.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Sets him down looking. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. And now the shortstop, Ezequiel Tovar. First pitch swinging. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Got him looking for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. Moniak at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. Fastball for a strike.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
Hit in the air out to center field. Acuna under it. And that is that. Home half of the...
For Colorado.
We go bottom 6. Now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Miguel Vargas. Base hit center field. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock. And up next for Chicago, Munetaka Murakami. He's got some power, no doubt. First pitch, and he has to get out of the way. The Rockies have some action in the pen. Brennan Bernardino, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Swing and a miss. As he was out front that time. got him swinging.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there. Just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel. Make sure you recognize it. Try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
0-1. Hot shot, and he can't knock it down. Lead runner touches second, heading for third. The throw comes in too late, and now they have runners in the corners.
No, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that. And a huge opportunity now to grab the lead at this point in the game.
And now it's Austin Hayes. First offering. Runner goes. Pitch misses. Go to second. Out of bounds. Safe.
They're being real aggressive to put some runs on the board. Get 2 runners now in the scoring position. Excellent job of stealing second base and staying out of a potential double play. Now that can kind of backfire and kill your rally, but it worked out nicely. Now a chance to do some damage.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. 1 runs in. Throw cut off, now to the plate, and he's out. Edgar Carroll digs in now. Swing and a miss at a slider. On the ground. He steps on the bag. That ends the inning. We go to the top. Seranthony Dominguez comes on trying to close it out.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Blew the express right. A 3-2 final score in this one. They hang on to win it by a